Can you hear me now, mother? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now, mother? Can you hear me now? If I invite Tom and Jeanette, will you hear them now, mother? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I think it's all happening now.
That's all happening now.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, everybody.
Yeah, it's working now. I've just checked on.
It's working. Sorry. Just to say, we are the Woman Toasty Club. It's Online Memory Afternoon, episode 81. And I'm joined, as always, by Tom and Jeanette. How are you both?
I'm very well. Tom looks very well.
Yes.
All right, I suppose.
You look very well. You got a little bit of a light behind your flicky up bit, Tom. Which is quite nice.
Flicky up, isn't it?
Oh, you push you down a bit now. It's push you down a bit.
I'm forward. I have a fringe. I'm being too cheeky. Sorry.
You are being cheeky. How's your week been?
No plant for me.
I might be out actually.
I was going to go round to Tom's after the show to pick up a plant that he'd got.
I might actually be out.
You've had that, dear. In the middle.
Not on purpose or anything.
No, of course not.
I just heard you were coming round.
Yeah, hide behind the sofa. Actually, that reminds me of what we're going to talk about today.
Yes, that's exactly what. Yes. Well, today we're going to be talking about. We're going to do the retro raffle in a minute. We're going to do the musical of the week. For those that didn't hear, which is like all of you, we were having a singer that was due to be with us, but unfortunately they lost their voice, had a wretched cold, couldn't find their voice before it was time to come on the show. So we're going to get them back in a future week. But I can't give you their name in case you knock on their door and say, "Why weren't you on the show?" Good week, Jeanette.
Yeah, I don't know that I've done very much. I've just been working as usual. That's what I do. Yeah, no, I can't think I've done anything other than work.
Can't believe it.
Boring.
Can't believe that. Unbelievable. What a week. How about you, Tom?
I actually did some proper work. Actually.
No.
What? Wait, what? Hang on. It's the 90s on the phone. They want you back.
I put some steel work up in a house.
Whoa.
Wow.
Well, helped to put it up. It was bloody heavy.
Yes.
What kind of steelwork? Like an RSJ across a room?
I-beam, yeah.
Wow.
Under supports.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
2.5 tons.
Oh, to the left a bit, to the right.
A
Yeah.
bit across the top was. Yeah.
Wow, well done.
Wow.
That's not easy stuff, I'm sure. There's people for that. I didn't know they were you.
Oh, no, I didn't know it was me either. The neighbour was sort of just, oh, can you give us a hand? Because we're a bit short of people. So,
Oh, it wasn't even your house.
no, it's not my house. It's
Unbelievable.
You're so kind.
So yes, that's my
That's yours. Highlight of the week.
and yeah, probably ruined my back though.
Oh,
Oh.
no, Tom, don't say that.
My
Okay.
back aches a bit today, but that was because I went to ballet yesterday. First time in a little while, and having had a lumbar puncture a couple of weeks
lifting
ago.
everybody up.
Yeah, lift everybody up.
Yeah. Yes, come on, let's do a little grand jeté here and there. But no, back's a bit achy.
Oh, gosh. You're finally in my gang because I have it every day. Hooray.
Oh.
I've got friends out
All
there.
three of us now with achy backs.
I know. What are we like? We're young and virile, aren't we? Never mind.
Backs to the future.
Yes. Let's see some comments. Yes, we can hear you. Well done, Kim. Thank you. Sorry that we couldn't hear us at the beginning. Dancy says Tom's lightsaber. That's his little flash on his head, which he's now working on. Yeah, that's very nice. Oh, look at that. It's to the left, to the left, to the left, to the right. Oh, you're right. Yeah. Looking good, peeps, says KGB. Well, so are you in your little picture there, Keith. Karen, hello, my fave threesome. Hi, Karen. Hello, my lovely free, says Christine. Hi, Chris. Danzy says, hello, lovely people. Hi, Danzy. Duncan says, happy Arvo monkeys. What a guy. What a guy. Hi, Duncan. Elmy says, hello, peeps. Elmy, where you been? Too much coughing for harmonica. And since you can't hear me, here I am. We can hear you. We always have a psychic connection, Elmy.
Hope your cough gets better.
Yeah, hope your cough does get better. Rosanna, hi. Nice to see you. We are well. And Karen, again, hello, 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 hello. Let's do the retro raffle. Press the button and it works. It's the retro raffle, and it's coming to your screen. Woo, woo. It's the retro raffle, never has been seen. It's the retro raffle, and it's coming to your screen. Oh yeah, it's coming to your screen. Retro raffle, Facebook Live. Yeah. Retro raffle, Facebook Live. Yeah. That's what the guy says. Well, you listen what the man says.
You are the guy.
Yeah. Now, thanks, Skinhead. That's right. You're a great thing.
You're a man.
You the man. This week, the question is about quiz shows. And just to tie it in with that, the prize is about swimming trunks. This is the prize. It's a unisex outfit for going swimming. And I know a lot of people like to do the river swimming nowadays. So I'm not going to actually send that to you. You're going to have to buy it yourself. But we are here to inspire your life, to inspire your shopping habits. Somebody said to me the other day, actually, I wonder if I could find it, if I can fit it on. Oh, no, I probably saved it on my phone. I saw a picture of the Lido at Colchester. Avenue of Remembrance on some 60s and 70s group in the Colchester group on Facebook. I thought, there's so many people there having the time of their lives. They had the time of their lives. And that's what inspired me to look for old swimming costumes, because I thought, wouldn't it be nice if we could go swimming? And let's all go together. And I'm inspiring you with that. And the question, Jono, stop waffling, boy. The question is, can you name 3 quiz shows from the 1970s? TV quiz shows, not quiz shows down your local pub. Totally unconnected to the swimming suit. But hey, life was busy this week. I had lots on.
I'm just so busy thinking about swimming costumes from the 1960s and 70s that I remember, which were kind of, well, there was knitted ones on. Also,
Bobs.
some kind of seersucker ones with lots of shearing elastic. And I remember they got a little bit droopy when wet.
Well, the woolly ones, my woolly ones did drop.
Yeah, woolen, but also these kind of cotton ones with lots of shearing elastic in that were all kind of bobbly. I just remember seeing tablecloths that look like that are all kind of bumpy stripes.
Yeah, I'm hearing you, and I'm just looking at that swimming costume. And I think it's not really that unisex, is it?
Well, I was going to say it doesn't look very unisex.
If you had the
It would fit in the middle, wouldn't it?
Very strategic, I think.
Yeah, just in the middle.
Yeah, you might have to wear. If it's a lady, you might have to wear something underneath that. Actually,
Well, it's the lift and separate without the lift. That's
well, but you'd have to push him in that little strap, wouldn't you? That's not good. Sorry, ladies. I should have thought about that. Danzy says my kind of swimming apparel that right shows off my assets. Yeah, I didn't think on that, did I? I really didn't think about that. There we go. I think it'd be fun. I'd enjoy sort of like seeing you swimming.
Danzy, run.
Duncan says blankety blank, golden shot, run around with Mike Reed. Run around now, you slags.
Was Run Around in the 70s? I don't really remember that. I remember my little sister watching it. I thought it might have been later.
I thought it might be later. I think he's cheating.
Oh, no, he probably knows.
He just wants to get his hands on that swimming costume, doesn't he?
Do you know what? If Duncan wins it, I haven't told Duncan yet, but I have plans to come to the Tuesday Busk in Wivenhoe on Tuesday night with Teresa. So be wearing it if you win it. That will be fun.
That will be fun. Put it on, Duncan.
Yeah.
Started in 1975, Run Around.
Oh, he was right. Duncan's never wrong. Him and Jenny Lithgow.
No, I think you was questioning blankety blank, though, weren't you?
No. Run Around.
Run Around. Oh, the Run Around was definitely 70s. I could have told you that from my memory banks. Who else? Christine says, take your pick, double your money, golden shot. Check it out, Chrissy.
Oh.
You know your quiz shows.
Don't know that.
Rosanna's going blankety blank, Dusty Bin. What was that one? Dusty Bin was called
1, 2, 3 or something, was it?
Ted Rogers. Ted Rogers hosted it.
1, 2, 3. And you had to make sure you did your fingers the right way round.
It was the other way.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
It wasn't. 1, 2, 3.
Ted Rogers. I'm going to have to look him up. Dusty Bin. Game show host. Oh, come on, say it properly. No, he ain't Ted Rogers. I'm looking on the Google. I can see Dusty Bin. What does it say? British comedy guide. I haven't got time for all this Google. Really? Come on, get to the point. Well, anyway, blankety blank, Dusty Bin, golden shot, says Rosanna. Well done. Blankety blank, bullseye. Yes. Can't think of 3, only 2. You still win because we like you. You can imagine that swimming costume, of course. Bullseye, that was with he was great, wasn't he? That fella who's gone out of my mind. He's on my mind most days.
Stay out of the black, stay out of the red. Nothing in this game for 2 in a bed.
What's his name?
Surprise.
What's his name? The guy from Bullseye's gone. Where did that go?
Oh, yeah. Do you want me to look on the Google?
Oh, I'll look on the Google. Google, sort yourself out. Oh, no, I've written bull. I've written bull something else. Sorry, that would come up.
Jim Bowen.
Jim Bowen. Thank you, Jim. Loved Jim. He was great. I read his book and everything. Keith, not Keith. He's not very good at this. He's not getting involved. Kim says, Mr. and Mrs. Oh, yeah, nice to each other. Mr. and Mrs.
Oh, yeah, Mr. and Mrs.
Generation Game and Krypton Factor.
Oh, I love the Krypton Factor. That was more sciencey, wasn't it? I liked that.
Yeah. Danzy said, I had a woolen bikini that let me right down when I stepped out of the water. Gusset, gushing only begins to describe it. It was carnage.
Yeah, droopy cozies.
Droopy draws. Marie says, hi, everyone. All looking lovely. Thank you. My game shows are Name That Tune, Give Us a Clue, and University Challenge.
Oh, that's because she's proper clever. University Challenge. I'd be lucky if I got one answer for that.
I used to watch it, everybody in the family would celebrate like all week if they got one question.
That's what we would do, but we were so rubbish we couldn't even be bothered to put it on because we're not going to get anything.
Tell people about it down the market. Yeah,
I remember.
I got one right the other day.
Come on down. The Price is Right.
The Price is Right with Brucey.
Yeah, that was, and somebody else after him. I can't remember. I don't know. Maybe I'm imagining that. I don't know. Never really watched a lot of telly.
No. I understand. Unfortunately, says Duncan, working in Norfolk next Tuesday, so you won't be able to see me in the dodgy swimsuit, you kinky beast. Well, you can send me some photos privately.
Will Martin Newell be at the Tuesday Busk because you could lend it to him?
Yeah, and he'd do it. He'd do it for charity. Yeah, thanks, Danzy. Got Jim Bowen. Domi or Domi, I think it's Domi. Bonjour,
Dominique.
Dominique.
Yeah. She's French. She's lovely.
She's French.
Bonjour, Dwalling. I just joined in. What's happening with the mankini? It's inspiration for ladies or gentlemen to wear to go swimming in the river, in the sea, or in the local fish pond. And if you know the answer to the question, you'll get the chance to wear it. Can you name 3 quiz shows from the 1970s on the TV?
UK ones, or maybe French ones. I think Dominique is living in France again.
Hello. Jean says, Leslie Crowther, Come On Down. Oh, yes, Leslie Crowther, Come On Down.
That was, yes.
And wasn't that the first one that they really got the American way and really encouraged the people to go crazy?
I don't know.
If you did come on down, you were meant to go, Leslie, I love you.
Is that the one with the really big cards, really massive playing cards, and you'd have to turn
No, that's The Price is Right again with Brucey.
Oh, right. So isn't that so? Leslie Crowther was the original Price is Right presenter. That's what
I don't know if it was The Price. Yeah,
Play your cards right.
Play your cards right. That's
Play your cards right. Oh God.
I don't know. They're all a bit of a muddle.
I'm getting all on a muddle, aren't I? All on a muddle.
What about Sale of the Century? Was that the 70s?
Oh,
Sale of the Century.
Norwich.
Norwich, yeah. Well, that's
Leslie Crowther, and his daughter married Phil Lynott from Thin Lizzy, didn't she?
Oh.
But Michael Barrymore, what did he do? Michael Barrymore, what was his show?
Oh, he was the one where he was running up and down steps and
oh yeah, you had to get the arrow in the right spot, didn't you? Is that the one? If you got it right, you would go on.
I'm going to look on the Google again.
Michael Barrymore.
We should have got a bit more information beforehand.
I mean, normally I could just Mr. and Mrs. says Duncan. Yeah, it's been called. It's been called. Keep them coming. What have you got, Jeanette? Come on. Google.
I'm looking now, but it's been too slow. So, what game show? Strike It Lucky. That's
Strike It Lucky with Michael Barrymore. No.
Yeah.
Yes, Michael Barrymore.
Was that the 70s? Was that?
No.
Oh my God.
That says 1996 to 1999. Really?
Really?
Is a British television. But 86 to 99.
So we lost 16 years somewhere.
Yeah, we're out.
16, 17 years. Keith, KGB says University Challenge, Mastermind and Krypton Factor.
That's because he's a scientist.
I love the Mastermind board game. Jean's calling out, take your pick. Oh, okay. We will. Thank you very much for letting us do that, Jean. That's very good of you. Marie Saunders says, I've been a contestant on Supermarket Sweep with Dale Winton.
Really?
In the 90s. Oh, so that's the one where they run like crazy to fill up their trolley.
And they've got to find special inflatable stuff or something. Is that right?
Yeah, a bit like when you go to Lidl, isn't it?
The middle aisle. Little middle.
The cashiers, they fill up that trolley so quick, like they do. So quick.
That's really annoying, isn't it?
It is. And all day. They do the same. Yeah, it is a bit.
The thing is, though, if you don't have a trolley, if you just get a basket, and of course you've emptied the basket onto the conveyor belt and got rid of the basket, so you're the other end, and there's no area for them to store things. So you get out with the shopping bag on your arm, and you can only put things in one at a time, and there's no trolley to throw things in. So
no, it's a military operation, Jeanette, isn't it? It's really a military operation. But then again, if you want sausages for 5 pence, and that's what you got to do these days. Marie says, I got the big banana bonus, Jeanette.
Oh, I see, the big inflatable banana that you'd have to find on a shelf. Wow.
I wonder if you got any film of it that you could put up on your channel.
Oh, from the archives.
That would be good, wouldn't it?
Great. I might have watched it. I used to like it. My old housemate in London used to really love it, so we'd sit and watch it together.
Jean says, no, quiz game. Open the box or take your pick. You're too young. Oh, open the box.
Was it called Take Your Pick?
That's what she says. Take your pick, yeah. Open the box on Take Your Pick. You're too young. I'll have to look that up later, Jean. That's my night sorted for me. Friday night. I'll be watching old videos of Take Your Pick. It's time for Memory of the Week.
And supermarket.
Memory of the Week.
Sorry, Tom, I threw that jingle in right over you. What was you saying?
Well, I thought you might be. I'm going to check out, see if we can find Marie on Supermarket Sweep.
Yeah, but Tom, if you get it wrong, you're going to have to watch a lot of Supermarket Sweep with Dale Winton. Nice as he was.
Very orange.
Yeah. So, Memory of the Week, good people.
I've never seen it, so it will be a revelation to me, I think.
Oh, Danzy's come with another revelation. She says Liddell and Alday is set up for the staff to put 1,000 items an hour through the till, or they spontaneously combust. That's in their contract. Jean says yes, and it had a must have say yes or no spot. Oh, when you kind of like not allowed to say, yeah. Well,
right.
Yes. Well, let me get those
we should
swimming trunks off. Right. Sorry, Tom. Carry on.
Yeah. Well, you didn't need swimming trunks when you went swimming, did you?
Oh, gone quiet.
Apparently, Jono.
No. I were at my school, Hackney Downs. Shocked when I first went there. They did nude swimming. No, it's just to say it was a boys only school. They did do nude swimming, yeah, they used to tease what the teacher used to say, because he used to shout out really loud, 4 widths, 4 walls. So you kind of had to go across, and then you had to jump out, run to the wall, touch the wall, then jump back in each side. No joking. And they used to go, he said, 4 widths, 4 walls, go. And
was he naked too?
No, he was never naked, and it's dodgy. It's dodgy sort of stuff. It just seems
wouldn't happen these days.
They would said it was cleanliness. It was better.
Right.
That's all I knew when I first come to Colchester, and who knew when I went to the local leisure centre? Nobody told me.
You were still naked.
Yes, you can look that up.
Is that why the light?
Yeah, that's why the that's
why
it's
closed down. Yeah, they closed it
down. The
down.
Lido closed down. Sorry, that was in the Gazette. Give us a clue, says Christine. All right, it's no. Memory of the week. Today is fireworks day. It's Guy Fawkes night, isn't it? So our memory is, what do you remember about fireworks? Do you remember any of the names of the fireworks? Sparklers, where you used to draw your name in the sky. Did you go to the fireworks displays? Did you do them in your garden? Bonfires. People used to, when we was young, I'm sure it's the same with Tom and Jeanette, people used to build quite massive bonfires. There was
in the local park.
In the local park, you could have marshmallows, jacket potatoes in foil were put in the garden bonfires. Penny for the guy. Don't seem to do that anymore.
Toffee trays with little hammers, I remember.
Toffee trays with little hammers.
Yeah.
Oh my word.
I remember having that at a bonfire.
Christine says she went, give us a clue. She met Lionel Blair and Una Stubbs. Rest in peace, Lionel Blair, who passed away yesterday, unfortunately. I'm not laughing about that. I'm laughing about a comment there. Toffee apples. Yeah. Catherine wheels. Oh yes. Didn't you used to tack them slightly on the fence?
Yeah, and it's been round giving out loads of sparks. I like them.
And hopefully they would set fire to the fence as well.
That'd make your dad happy, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
What other memories do you two have? Jeanette, I'll start with you, if I may. What do you remember of Guy Fawkes Night when you were younger? Because you was very poor, so you probably
didn't have fireworks, did you?
No, we didn't. We didn't have fireworks. We did have sparklers sometimes. And I remember my brothers making guys and my mum being cross, finding some of her clothes on this like stuff with newspaper or whatever. And of course they were kind of saving up money for sweets and maybe fireworks, I don't know. They were little ruffians, my brothers. So I can't go into a big display and it being massively cold and with our thin little anoraks, we didn't have all fleeces and things that were like quilts. I was always really cold. We didn't have enough layers. But it was always a fun time and it was exciting because it's the only time you would ever see fireworks was on bonfire night.
Yeah.
Never any other night either side. And not at New Year or anything like that. So it was a really big deal. It was a big night. And now there's so many other kind of Halloween that didn't exist really when I was little. It was just all about bonfire
No trick or treats. No trick or treats.
No, that's new to me.
And the fireworks have been going all week around here. Much to the cat.
Well, saying that, it was Diwali, wasn't it, yesterday or the night before? So I think maybe fireworks were going off for Diwali, which is kind of a celebration of light.
Oh, okay, maybe that was it. They've been going off for about 7 days around here. So
yeah,
that
and the kids.
Jacket potatoes done on the bonfire, says Christine. Tom, what memories of Guy Fawkes Night?
I was just saying, we used to use sixpence for the guy, wasn't it? We used to go around.
With a penny for the guy.
A penny for the guy, sixpence. Maybe we wanted more. We never got enough money.
Entrepreneurs.
Used to push it around in a pram. Used to get a pram.
Yeah.
In the pram and push it around the estate.
Yeah.
Trying to force people to give you money.
Exactly.
Fireworks. Yeah.
Well, we'll do that later, guys.
Yeah. Put Jeanette in the pram.
You wouldn't get much from me.
Marie says, Dad used to nail the Catherine wheels to the shed. Not the best idea. Karen says, years ago, used to go to fireworks parties. Nowadays, no parties. As a kid, me and my mate used to make a guy. I used to love it, getting all that money, lol. I never got a lot of money, but it was quite nice. I must admit, by penny chews. Kim says, we had a family parties dressed up as the guy. Loved the Catherine wheel and had our sparklers, jacket potatoes in the fire. Everyone always turned up with a box of fireworks. Yeah, communal gathering. Danzy says, my parents did bonfire night parties. My mum made a big guy. My dad nailed the Catherine wheels to the fence and placed rockets in milk bottles filled with water to keep them upright. Nice. My mum did jacket potatoes, baked beans and cheese, and we invited the street. A brilliant time. A lovely memory. She says, bonfire, not bomb fire. Bonfire. Extortion, says Keith. Elmy says, being a war baby and experienced bombing around me, I still jump when I hear loud bangs. So really do not enjoy this time of year. Oh yeah, sorry about that. We're celebrating people scaring you, Elmy. It's not good. But yeah, there used to be massive pieces of wood that people would find. I used to think probably they tore sheds off doors off sheds and things, because there was always wood that didn't exist anywhere else. And you think, where the hell have they got that from?
There used to be a lovely fireworks display. You used to get them at pubs, didn't you? And there was one on Grinstead Road. I can't remember the name of the pub. It was sort of a bit delayed. It's not there anymore. I don't know, it's a house or something. And I remember going down there one evening, taking the kids, and they had the fireworks on the roof, on the flat roof of the pub. And the guy setting them off was doing it with his fag. just had a fag, go along, set a firework off. Health and safety, yeah.
Yeah, you wouldn't get that now. Or you might get that if you pop down to Grinstead this afternoon and this evening. You never know. Keep the memories coming. Bonfire night. Do you remember it? Unlike Elmy, does anybody still sort of celebrate the day by sort of having their grandchildren or children around and doing bonfire?
Burning them.
No, Tom, no.
Sorry, it's just our family.
That was just your family.
I remember when Neve was little and one of our neighbours had a little bonfire party in the street for all the kind of small kids, and they were really sweet, and all these little cute kiddies with, you know, all wrapped up warm with their scarves and mittens and stuff, and then they had to take the mittens off to hold a sparkler, and that was really exciting that they actually got to hold a sparkler. And then her lovely friend Catherine went to grab it from someone else and grabbed the hot end.
The hot end, yeah, but she wouldn't know. They wouldn't know, would they?
Palm of her hand. No, but it was, you know, it was all going well till then.
That's happened. Yeah, I've seen that happen. It's not very nice, is it?
It's horrible, and they really scream.
I bet they do.
Another firework, screamers.
We used to have parties, you know, sort of firework parties for kids, and when they were small, and just thinking about the potatoes, we used to put the potatoes in, and one of the parents was looking after the potatoes, and the next day, because he'd been so near the fire, he'd actually burnt his face. Like it was like sunburn on his face.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Sparkler, says Christine, and spelling your name in the air with your sparkler.
Yeah.
One of the simple joys of the 1970s, I do believe, and 60s also. Karen says, I've got a dog. He's really scared of fireworks. Going to have a difficult weekend with him. Blessings. I've got a cat and a dog, and neither of them like it.
I'm just thinking of Elmy. I'm just thinking of Elmy again. I know she lost one of her dogs. I'm really sorry about that, Elmy. I know very sweet dogs you have. And so extra weird times for you that you got a dog missing, and then you got a scared dog from fireworks, and then you're scared of fireworks. It's going to be really tough. I'd open a bottle of wine. Just saying.
Sorry for your loss, Elmy.
We know you'd open a bottle of wine, Jeanette.
I would. Not wine, whiskey.
So today we were going to have a singer join us, but unfortunately they got a really bad cold and lost their voice and weren't able to make it. So I was going to ask you, do you want us each to sing a song? We can do. If you want us to, do let us know. We can perform a song for you.
Not all together.
Not all together.
Because we're out of sync.
No, it would be like each person doing it individually. And we says, thanks. Do let us know if you want us to sing a song, and we can do that. Maybe we'll look at doing that after the musical of the week.
Yeah.
Didn't you want to be an actor? Didn't you want to be on the stage? But you were poor and lacked opportunity. They passed you over, turned the page. And now you host a funny show on the internet. I know it's not like Broadway love, but it's the closest that you'll get when you host Musical of the Week. Go and grab your popcorn. It's the Musical of the Week. We will fly, we will fly, we will touch the sky in our Musical of the Week. There you go, Musical of the Week, and the longest jingle in the world.
I love that jingle. I like the drama of it on stage.
Stage. First one up, The Wizard of Oz. The Wizard of Oz starred Julie Garland, Ray Bolger, and Ben La. Over the Rainbow, Ding Dong, the Witch is Dead, and We're Off to See the Wizard were among the songs. Toto, the dog, who accompanied Dorothy throughout the film, earned a lot. Terry, the little female Cairn Terrier who played Toto, was paid $125 a week, though the dog's trainer always bemoaned and asking for more since the producers were desperate to cast Terry the Terrier. Toto. There we have it. That is number one. Did you like The Wizard of Oz? That will go against. No, what am I doing? I'm forgetting my host, my co-hosts. Tom, are you a lover of the Wizard of Oz?
It's all right, isn't it?
All right. Yeah. Okay, thanks, Tom. Yeah.
I'm off again. Not a lot to say about the musical. So
No. All right, Jeanette.
I liked it. Yeah, it's lovely. Great story and some cracking songs. Yeah, I really liked it.
Way over the rainbow.
Yeah, nice. What's not to love? And the characters, and you know, there's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. And the way, is it real? Is it real, or was she just knocked on the head?
Yeah. Didn't you find the characters a bit annoying? I found them a bit annoying in Wizard of Oz.
No, I didn't really. No, I quite like the lion.
Oh no, he was really annoying.
Apparently based on a true story, you know, like they often are. Kansas. That's all I'm saying. Tom's exuberance is contagious, says Dancy. I know, every week.
Yeah, say what you think, Tom.
Yeah.
I try.
That goes again.
I'm not sure I should say everything, I think.
No,
don't.
We'll be taken off air.
Yeah.
Ofcom.
Do try and keep it quite nice.
So, musical of the week. That's your first choice, The Wizard of Oz. That goes against Singing in the Rain. Singing in the Rain starred Gene Kelly, Debbie Reynolds, and Donald O'Connor. The songs included Singing in the Rain, Doop-be-doo, doo-doo-be-doo-be-doo-be-doo, Make 'em Laugh, and Good Morning. Only 19 when cast to play the film. Debbie Reynolds lived with her parents and commuted to the set. She had to wake at 4 a.m. and ride 3 different buses to the studio. Sometimes to avoid the commute, she would just sleep on the set. It's crazy. Singing in the Rain, Jeanette, you're going to say something good, surely.
Well, yeah, apart from I'm sure I've seen it, but I can't actually remember that I have. And it could be that I've not seen it. And I just remember little excerpts when he's just singing in the rainy street, dancing, swinging around lampposts with his umbrella. And I just know that bit. And so I can't think of the rest of the film, but I like that one song that I can remember from it.
Do you remember, if it brings it back, so there's a silent era actress who's proposed to put in the film and sing in a new film, and she can't sing for toffee, so they hide the young Debbie Reynolds part behind a curtain, and she sings the part, and then the silent movie actress, she mimes it.
Clara Bow, was it? Because she was the most famous actress, I think, in the not talkies. And then when it came to talkies, she had this terrible voice, and it was really whiny, kind of American. And so she didn't make it beyond the
very similar story. I don't know if she was an actual person. She was based on somebody, obviously.
Right.
Very similar circumstances.
Could be. Right. Now I don't think I have seen it, but I would like to. In fact, if I weren't busy this weekend, I would sit and watch that.
There you go. That's a thumbs up. Tom, you don't know this, do you? Really?
I do know that. Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I've seen The Wizard of Oz. I think every
in the world.
I've seen every musical ever. I don't know why I watch them, because I don't really like them that much. But anyway, I quite liked Singing in the Rain. I thought it was quite a good film.
Yeah, I did. I quite liked it.
Yeah.
What are you going to vote for, people? I think they're both lovely films in different ways. The Wizard of Oz was quite jet setting in sort of changing black and white into colour. Singing in the Rain was just a good old fashioned Hollywood sing-song musical. Good morning, and great to stay up late. Good morning to you. Right. Let's see what they say, the good people. Wizard of Oz, beautiful film, says Danzy. Duncan says the scene with the Wicked Witch on the east and Dorothy in a spinning house scared the pants off me as a child. I'm still in counselling to this day. I hear you, my friend. Singing in the Rain gets the vote for Christine and Brian. Wizard of Oz for the Wizard of Oz for Elmy. Kim says Wizard of Oz for me. Jenny says the Wizard of Oz because it started off in black and white and turned to colour. That's enough to win her vote. Marie says I voted yes to you all singing a song. Oh, you're the only one, dear. Thank you. And I vote Wizard of Oz, even though the Wheelers used to scare me in Return to Oz sequel. Ooh, gosh.
I don't know that.
Jean says Singing in the Rain, or she could possibly be at the moment. No, she means the film. Jenny says can't remember much old Singing in the Rain. Can't remember much of Singing in the Rain. Don't you remember the bit where he's got the umbrella? Do 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 do, and he's Morecambe and Wise did it. No, all right. Slinging in the Rain for Duncan. Karen says Wizard of Oz, and Danzy says I like Morecambe and Wise in Singing in the Rain. You remembered it, Danzy. There we go. So keep the votes coming in. Singing in the Rain or the Wizard of Oz. That's your choices. Shall I start off and do a song then?
Yeah.
Would that be okay? Would that be agreeable to you good people? I've got to get a guitar. I've got one here.
Just happen to have one right there.
I just happen to have a guitar here. I've just got a song I wasn't expecting to play. So this is just the one I've played in the last day or two. And it's a bit how can I say it? Let me just set this. It's not the happiest one, but it's not the saddest. It's reflective, let's say. I'm just looking at my energy saver because I don't want it to go off in the middle of the performance. So I'm not touching anything. So I'll move that along. Okay, and I'll take the lovely Tom and Jeanette, and they'll be adding up things and doing dance routines while they listen to me. This is a song Is that all right? Not too loud. I'll come back. This is a song called "Hurt for You." I feel pain and I feel lost. Forgotten. Let me start again. And I feel lost. Right. I feel pain and I feel lost. I got it. They tell me progress comes at a cost. We wait for good, we wait for truth. We wait for kindness, oh, to lead us through. And I'll hurt for you, I'll hurt for you, I'll hurt for you, I'll hurt for you. Been quite a year, we've spilled some tears, we've had our backs against the wall, but we're still here. If not for hope, why do we live? But to taste the life and forgive. And I'll hurt for you, I'll hurt for you, I'll hurt for you, I'll hurt for you. A troubled world, a daily tear of how a foolish man uses fear. But I've got faith, it's understood that I believe in you and human good, and I'll hurt with you, I'll hurt with you, I'll hurt with you, I'll hurt with you. Ta-da. There we go. It's called I'll Hurt with You, for you, with you, for you. Let's find Tom and Jeanette, bring them back. Get rid of that. There we are.
That was lovely, Jono.
Thank you. I forgot bits of it, just lost it, went mad. I'm used to doing the chatty bit with you two.
Fine, it was lovely.
Forgotten how to do the singy bit.
Me too.
It's Ken. Hi to Ken. Ken Saunders, hi, says Karen. Applause from Jenny. Thank you, Jenny. Duncan says, beautiful song. Thank you, Jono. Thank you, Duncan. Karen says, love your singing. Love the lyrics. You need to sing more often on the show. Okay, I could do it every week if you wanted me to, Karen. Yes. Fantastic, says Keith. Thank you, Keith. Kim says, that was lovely, Jono. Great song. Thank you. Lovely, Jono, says Danzy. Thank you. Oh, I get sort of so embarrassed with this when it's me. Isn't it weird? Marie says, another great original song, a lovely performance. Well done, Jono. Claps, claps. Thank you. Elmi says, applause and thank you, Jono. Thank you, Elmi. And Ken says, very nice, Jono. Oh, and lastly, hope you'll have a turn. Lovely, Jono. Yeah, she's suggesting, get him off, get them in. Not the happiest of tunes, but that was what was on the player today. Right, so before we go to another tune, let's get the results, shall we? So we do the musical of the week result.
And the results are in, and it's a resounding
The Wizard of Oz slightly beats Singing in the Rain. Well done, The Wizard of Oz. We'll be in touch with your people soon to pass you the prize. No, we won't. Well done. We'll have 2 more musicals for you next week because there's lots to choose from.
Oh, yeah.
So
Look at Tom groaning inwardly. Musicals. I love musicals. Tom,
yeah. He's like, this is the worst of the week that we've ever done. My name's Michael Winner.
I sort of watch them. I just wouldn't choose to watch them, I think.
Oh. I love them.
I'd never go to a show. I don't think I'd ever go to a musical show.
No. I went to five guys named Mo once.
Oh, that would be good.
I was about 2 miles up in the air, like so far back in the gods.
I might go to West Side Story, actually. I'd quite like to
there you go. That's like modern day Romeo and Juliet, isn't it? Or not so modern now. That would be nice. Would you go to things? Have you ever been to like the ballet at the Royal Opera House and enjoyed?
No, don't be ridiculous.
Oh,
it's for girls, that is.
Oh.
No, I didn't mean that. That was just a joke. No, I haven't. I mean, I think Emma's been, and I think she goes to the opera and stuff when she can. Yeah.
Oh, I'm all about the ballet, not so much the opera. It's the music I like, not the singing. And the dancing, I just love. Makes me cry every time.
I mean, maybe if I went to an opera, Figaro or Swan Lake or whatever, maybe I'd feel it. But no,
it's overwhelming. It just sweeps you up, and when you're there and you're kind of looking at all the beautiful ballerinas and dancers on the stage, and you can hear the thud of the little points when they're kind of moving about, and then you see the orchestra if you're up in the gods like me, and just that, and then you imagine people sitting there in the posh seats that maybe they have children that are in that orchestra or on the stage, and the pride they must feel, and with the beauty of it all, and it's just such a spectacle. I cry from the first note, but I do enjoy it, and then the music itself, it's lovely.
Of course. We have a recommendation from Danzy, who says she's not into musicals, but I would thoroughly recommend Blood Brothers. Brilliant theatre and musical experience.
I've seen it 5 times. I've seen it with all the different Nolan sisters, and Kiki D she was in the original one. When I lived in London, if I had friends come and stay from out of town, that's what I'd take them to. It was so lovely. Really nice. Good
Karen
choice.
agrees. Karen agrees. Absolutely, yes. So, by putting your hand up, which of you would prefer to do the song next? Dun dun dun.
I don't mind. Oh, we both.
Jeanette just wins that. Just wins that by smidgen.
Another sad song from me then.
What are you going to sing us, Jeanette?
Well, this is a tune that I like. It's not very nice. It's by that young whippersnapper of a girl that is genius called Billie Eilish. She's a very young singer-songwriter, but she's becoming quite famous now. She did the theme to the latest Bond film, which is great, by the way, the music and the film. And this is from her new album that I just can't stop listening to. And I don't know, I just really like Billie Eilish. It's kind of young people music, but I have a young daughter who I get to listen to whatever she listens to when she's home or when I'm going.
No, I like her music. I like her last album. She had some great tracks on the last album.
But this, she sings with such passion and shoutiness and sweariness and stuff. So I'll try and kind of curb that, and I'll make this song much more subdued and.
Okay, we get out of your way and let you do your thing, ladies and gentlemen. She's here today. She's singing with us. It's Jeanette Lyons.
Wow, I'm going to, as usual, put the words on the screen because I can't remember anything. But here goes. This is called Happier Than Ever. When I'm away from you, I'm happier than ever. Wish I could explain it better. I wish it wasn't true. Give me a day or two to think of something clever, to write myself a letter, to tell me what to do. Do you read my interviews, or do you skip my avenue when you said you were passing through? Was I even on your way? I knew when I asked you to be cool about what I was telling you, you'd do the opposite of what you said you I'd end up more afraid. Don't say it isn't fair. You clearly weren't aware that you made me miserable. So if you really want to know, when I'm away from you, I'm happier than ever. Wish I could explain it better. I wish it wasn't true. You called me again, drunk in your Benz, driving home under the influence. You scared me to death, but I'm wearing my breath, 'cause you only listen to your flippin' friends. I don't relate to you. I don't relate to you, no, 'cause I'd never treat me this shitty. You made me hate this city. And I don't talk shit about you on the internet. Never told anyone anything bad, 'cause that shit's embarrassing. You were my everything, and all that you did was make me flippin' sad. Waste the time I don't have, and don't try to make me feel bad. I could talk about every time that you showed up on time, but I'd have an empty line, 'cause you never did. Never paid any mind to my mother or friends, so I shut them all out for you 'cause I was a kid. You ruined everything good, always said you were misunderstood. Made all my moments your own, just flipping, leave me alone. That was Happier Than Ever by Billie Eilish, about a very toxic relationship that I think she needed to end.
And you said you wasn't going to use those sweary words.
I didn't.
You did.
A bit.
Oh, I changed it.
The S ones.
Oh, yeah, no.
Not the F ones.
No, I changed the F ones to flipping. That's the only ones I was worried about.
There was a note in there that was you got that was sort of like in the first half before it went a bit mental.
Yeah.
It was lovely. Yeah.
Oh, I think it was the
little high note you hit.
Miserable too.
Stop it! It's too good. It's too good.
Yeah. And she's a good songwriter. It's really good. So, and I don't do it justice, but I really enjoy singing along. So
let's read the comments. Jenny says, "I agree. Blood Brothers was the best musical I've ever seen," and Christine would love to see Les Mis on stage. Love the music. Jenny sends applause to you, Jeanette. Danzy says, "Thanks, Jeanette. A nice choice of family song." Here we are to cheer you up on a Friday afternoon. Thank you. Love that song, says Karen. You have a beautiful voice. That's a hard song to sing. Well done.
Thank you.
Beautiful, Nettie, says KGB. Lovely, Jeanette, says Christine. Marie says, I've never heard that song before, Jeanette. Lovely, well done. Maybe people go out and check it out now. Yeah, and SH other is swearing, Jeanette, says Danzy. That was lovely, Jeanette. Great song, says Kim. Ken says, lovely song, Jeanette. Kendaloo! Elmi says, applause, thanks, Jeanette, kisses.
I am sorry if you're offended by the S word. Sorry. I didn't mean to offend anyone.
Can I just say, it's been great having Jeanette on the show, and next week we're going to go for a change.
Yeah.
See ya! No, we wouldn't be without Jeanette. She's like that, isn't she, Tom? Like at night, once she gets on, she swears like a trooper.
Me after the watershed, when the whiskey's out, post 9 o'clock. That's why we've got to do an afternoon show.
Exactly, because she's ruined by about 5:30. She always says it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Thanks, Elmi. Thanks for your kindness. So perhaps we'll switch over to Soft Jeanette reading out the poem of the week now, and then maybe after that you can do a song. Tom, is that all right?
Yeah, I think I could probably do a song somewhere.
Yeah. So let's do this.
A clean one.
Right. God. That was a really rude one.
Oh,
but
to make mine seem really tame.
Yeah.
I hope it's as upbeat as our ones.
No, it's not. I've chosen another one now, I think.
Okay. We'll see. Will you have a moment to think about it as we do the poem of the week?
It's poem of the week. It's sometimes short and sweet. It's poem of the week, and it's always magnifique.
Well, this week's poem I've chosen is one because I think there's, even though things are it's a lovely sunny day and there's happy things going on, there's some people that are still struggling quite a lot. And this is a poem that I saw that reminded me when I was feeling very down at the beginning of the year. And I thought it might hit a note with some people. It's called The Mountain by Laura Ding Edwards. If the mountain seems too big today, then climb a hill instead. If morning brings you sadness, it's okay to stay in bed. If the day ahead feels heavy and your plans feel like a curse, there's no shame in rearranging. Don't make yourself feel worse. If a shower stings like needles and a bath feels like you'll drown, if you haven't washed your hair for days, don't throw away your crown. A day is not a lifetime. A rest is not defeat. Don't think of it as failure, just a quiet, kind retreat. It's okay to take a moment from an anxious, fractured mind. The world will not stop turning while you get realigned. The mountain will still be there when you want to try again. You can climb it in your own time. Just love yourself till then. That was The Mountain by Laura Ding Edwards. And I hope that hits the right people and that you don't feel that it's all too overwhelming.
Bless you. Bless you. Very lovely. And no swearing, which was a real bonus for you these days.
Makes a change, doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely, Tom. We love daytime Jeanette. Nighttime Jeanette, she's all right, but you know.
Another kettle of fish.
Some people love the nighttime Jeanette.
I bet they do.
Yeah. The pubs do.
Christine says she loved it, Jeanette. Marie says, lovely poem, Jeanette. Read, well read as always.
Thank you.
Karen says, thank you. Another beautiful poem, and beautifully read. Thank you.
Thanks.
Keith KGB sends lots of applause. Lovely, says Jenny, with more applause. Elmi says, very comforting, lovely, thank you. And Kim says, lovely poem, Jeanette. Yeah, people like you, really, Jeanette. They really like you.
Apart from you two, cheeky devil.
Yeah, I know, but still, you can't have everything in life, can you?
And whatever you're taking the Michael out of me, then, you know, you're being nicer to other people, maybe. So, you know, I like to provide a service for that.
I think, actually, when I think about it, there's few people I do that to. It's only probably you.
Yeah, exactly. Use it all up for me so you're nice to everyone else.
Yeah, I am nice to everyone else.
Yeah.
There's a couple of people in the public eye are probably not nice about it. There we go. So, Tom Hardy of Tom Hardy fame, you're going to be all right to sing us a song as we...
Yeah, I think I might actually go what my friend Russ likes to call unaccomplished.
Oh, you're going to be unaccomplished today.
Yeah.
Nice. I've heard it's pretty good there.
So I think, I'm sort of like not quite sure about what to sing. But anyway, I think I'm going to go for this song by Ewan McCall, who is the father of Kirsty McCall.
Oh.
And it was from, I think it's from some old 1950s radio shows called the Radio Ballads. And it's called Just a Note, or I think they might have called it the Exile song. Anyway, it's quite short as well.
We'll get out of your way, let you have the floor. It's Tom Hardy, ladies and gentlemen, singing us a lovely song.
Just a note, for time is short, dear. Hard the work and long the day. I'll be thinking on you, Mary, though you're many's a mile away. Kiss the children for me, Mary. Do not let them pine nor grieve. Tell them that I'm working for them. Why, our home I had to leave. Building dams, airfields and factories, shifting mountains by the load. I'll be with you in September, when I'm finished with the road. Just a note, for time is short, dear. Hard the work and long the day. I'll be thinking on you, Mary, though you're many a mile away.
That was lovely.
Very nice, Tom.
Singing Acapulco.
Well,
Acapulco.
yeah, I was just, It was funny. It's sort of like, it's a long time since I sung it, but then I thought, I didn't trust myself on the last verse, well, the second from last. And I thought, it is right. Yeah.
Well, I always say, if you start thinking about it, it goes wrong.
Yeah,
if you stop feeling it,
too much. Yeah.
And I did one of those, so you made me feel a little bit better about getting my bit wrong. So that's lovely. Very nice. Never heard Tom sing, says Elmy. Very nice. Thank you, Tom. Karen says, I met Kirsty once. She was really lovely. Thank you, Tom. Beautiful song. Well done. Great encouragement from you lot out there. Thank you for all of your kindness. Keith sends lots of applause. Kim says, lovely song, Tom. Marie says, that was so relaxing, Tom. Well done. Ken, thank you, Alder Saunders. You're very kind. Ken Saunders says, nice poem, Jeanette, and lovely song, Tom. Thank you all. And thank you all out there. That's us for this afternoon. There's probably more coming. Danzy says, that was sweet, Tom. I loved Kirsty McCall and sad for her dad. Thank you all for being with us. It's really important that you're with us. It makes it a really lovely two-way conversation between us misfits. No, misfits, are we? Yeah, no, we're not misfits, actually.
They're the misfits. We're not. We're optimists.
We're the optimists. It's lovely having you with us every Friday at 1 o'clock. We'll be back again next Friday where we have a guest, which hopefully they won't have anything creeping up on them because there's some nasty colds and that going around. Thanks for being with us. We'll be back next Friday at 1 o'clock. Do join us. And whatever you do, have a great week. Keep safe out there. And we'll see you all next week. Bye
everyone. See you next week.
Bye.
We've all got a tale to tell. Times were not always so. But putting it all aside, we made it through by and by. It's warm and toasty in here. Share our laughter, sometimes tears. You'll be welcome with a cup of tea and a biscuit, maybe 2 or 3, wrapped in a little white cloth, cooking for hours in the old iron pot. There's a jam roly-poly for tea, enough for you and Dad and Grandma and me. What did we like the most? Fish paste sandwich or peas on toast? Nothing could come close to bubble and squeak the day after our Sunday